To get over to the Shopify platform so we can start adding products, all we have to do is find where it says apps on the admin panel and go ahead and click on that, and then click on the Shopify app itself. So now we're on the Shopify platform, and the first thing I want to show you is just how Shopify works. So if we were to click on create, we'd actually come back to this home page where we can choose a product to create. And we can choose anything from this apparel section, devices, art, or drinkware. If we were to go to this products tab, we would actually see the products that we've created. Since we haven't created any products yet, we don't see any products over here. If we were to go to orders, then what we would see are any type of orders that have been placed on the products that we have for sale. And if we go to account, we'll see our account information. And then if we click on support, we'll see some frequently asked questions and general support content. Lastly, we can click on the logout button if we wish to log out. So let's go back to create. And then over here, we're going to start by clicking on t-shirts so that we can create our first t-shirt. Now over here in the first section where it says info, we go ahead and put some beginner information about our product, like the title, SKU number, and the product description. So I'm going to make a skills learned t-shirt. I'm just going to call it skills learned. And then for the SKU, I'm going to make it SL for skills learned, and then T for t-shirt, and then 001 for the first skills learned t-shirt. And then under product description, I'm going to write in a quick description about the shirt. So now that I've entered that information, I'm going to go ahead and click on Save Product. And now the first step is finished. So I can go on to the second step. So the second step is to select a material. We can choose from Gildan, Anvil, or 3 types of American apparel. And those are differed by the type of material that's actually used in the shirt itself. So the first one is 100% jersey cotton, the second one is a polycotton 50-50 blend, and the third one is a tri-blend 50-25-25. So I'm going to go ahead and pick on the one that's 100% cotton, and then down below I'm going to also select the styles that I wish to offer. So the first one is for unisex, and the second one is for women's. So I'm going to go ahead and click on women's, and it gets illuminated with a green outlining, and that lets me know that now I have that available option. So I'm going to go ahead and click on one of these again, and then that'll show you that it goes away, and now I don't offer that. I only offer women's. So let me click on it one more time, and now I offer unisex and women's shirts. And I can see a preview over here on the right hand side. I can also click on each one of these colors next to the corresponding style, and it'll go back and forth and show me each one as a preview. So let's scroll down a little bit more and pick a color for the unisex and pick colors for the women's as well. So I'll go ahead and click white and black for each. And now when we go to the preview section, we can also preview the white and black shirts for each. And now if we go down even further, we can click on an image upload. So over here is where we'd actually upload the file. So I'm going to go ahead and actually upload a file. And we can see here now that the image has been uploaded, and you can see it now in the middle of the shirt. So it's a tiny little Skills Learn logo light bulb, and I'm going to bring it up into the top corner to make it look like a little logo piece, and I can preview that again over here. And now I'm going to scroll down and click on Next Step. So now over here we can choose the sizes and prices that we're wishing to offer to our customers. So the first thing we can do is simply offer a markup price. That means that every single shirt has its own base cost, and whatever markup price we put is going to be added on top of that base cost, and then that'll be the profit that we receive on each sale. If I want to see the prices and the colors individually, all I have to do is click on the drop down. So now we can see here all of the prices that we have for each option. The cost is $16 for small, medium, large, and extra large, but extra large goes up $1 in cost. The price is the same for the black shirts, and the price is also the same for women's white and black shirts, $1 more for the extra large as well. So I'm going to go ahead and make this simple by simply putting in a markup price of $5, and then I click elsewhere, and you'll see that all the prices have been updated so that now I can have the $5 markup on each individual item automatically. If I want to change one specifically, like extra large for example, I can still come here and manually change it to anything that I want. I'm going to go down to the women's section now and add a $5 markup cost for them as well, and we'll see that they've been added accordingly as well. So now I'm going to click on next step, and all I have to do here is just save the product. So now that the product has been saved to Shopify, we'll need to set the product visibility to published is what they say, but really we need to change it to visible, and then it'll appear in our store. So we can go ahead and click on View My Product in Shopify. It'll take us to the products page on our Shopify store. And you'll notice the wonderful thing about Merchify is that they do all the work for you. So they add the title in, your description, and they add all of the inventory and the variants, and they assign each item a SKU, and we can still edit each item if we'd like by clicking on the edit button over here on the right of each individual item. So let's scroll down. We can see the images for each individual product, and we can also add to collections. So I'm going to add this to the front page, and now it's going to be all on the front page collection. I'm going to add some of these previously used tags. I'm also going to add women's. The search engines function has already taken place and everything is already added, so I'm going to leave it as it is. And for visibility, this is where we were prompted to make it visible, so I'm going to click visible, and then I'm going to click save. And now that everything's saved and we have our products up, let's go ahead and take a look at them. We can do that by going over to the admin panel and scrolling all the way to the bottom and selecting that middle button that says View Your Website. And now over here, we can see that product. So we can go ahead and click on it. We can see all of the various types of colors and variants that are available. We can click on the style and make it unisex or women's. We can click on the colors and make them as they need to be. And we can also order in any one of these sizes. The price will be reflected as it needs to be, and then a customer can go ahead and add it to their cart and make that purchase. That's how easy it is to make a product. And now if we go back to Merchify, we can actually take a look at our product by going over to the products page and seeing our skills learned shirt. And we can go in here and we can edit it, we can copy it, we can do so much with Merchify. And if you want to sell even more than t-shirts, you can always go back here and you can create tank tops, hoodies, youth tees, onesies, and so much more. So that completes this lesson on how to create a shirt and how to get it up onto your Shopify store using Merchify.